Motorhead Garage, presented by AutoGeek.net, is being brought to you by AutoGeek.net. We are car care. And by B&B Auto Trim Shop, complete auto and aircraft specialists. And by Air Aid, the performance intake company. Build it better with Air Aid. And by Hypertech, the most powerful tuner you can buy.
Nice little car, huh?
It really is.
Hey, welcome back to Motorhead Garage. Well, what we have here is a 67 Mustang that a young fellow is starting to restore. And one of the first things you want to look at is the weakest link, and that's usually the wiring harness, isn't it?
Sure, the car's 43 years old. The original harness was never very good. Now it's got a lot of age and corrosion. Don't trust everything you do with modifying your car, fixing it up. It'd be stuck on the road to an old harness.
Well, take a look at this. This is a under-dash wiring harness from a 67 Mustang, and look what we have here. They've used aluminum foil in the fuse block. This is very dangerous.
Just the way we took it out of the car. And you can see it's only had 5 circuits, 5 fuses. Your fuse is your weak link. It's designed to burn when you have a short circuit, so your wires don't. You do this. Now the wires burn. It can take your car down.
It sure can. So what you want to be sure to do is get you a new wiring harness, an updated wiring harness to handle a lot of things you want to do to this car, like put in electronic ignition, air conditioning, power windows, whatever.
A heavy alternator to carry all the load. We went to American Autowire and we got this Classic Upgrade Series. This is really a nice setup. Okay, it comes with all the instructions. This little thing with the stop sign tells you it's not for a concourse restoration. This is a real high quality kit.
Now take a look at this fuse block. This will give you a lot of options. 21
circuit ATO blade fuses. You got all your flashers, everything you need. It comes with the switches. And of course, real high quality wire with the cross-link polypropylene insulation, which is real good stuff.
It sure is. Now let me pull this out, Sam, and take a look at it. Now don't let this intimidate you, because what they have done is they've taken all the different circuits, bundled them together, so that it is absolutely a no-brainer to install. They even put on the different terminals. Now there's some wires you are going to have to terminate, and that's where you can get into a little bit of a problem.
When it comes to terminating these wires and crimping these terminals, all the stuff you find at the swap meet, these cheap tools, those will do nothing but get you in trouble. Get the right tools.
No, good tools will make a job a lot easier. And what we've done is we've gone right to the top at American Autowire and got Don Bock. Now he's the guy that designed these systems. He's going to show us how to properly terminate a wire. Don, come on in.
Dave,
good
how
to
are
see
you?
you.
Good to see you.
Hey, Don.
Sam,
Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Not a problem.
All right, let's talk about these terminals. We got open barrel, we got closed barrel. People terminate them wrong. Give us the skinny.
Sam, here's what you have. This is your typical closed barrel terminal. This is what we call an open barrel terminal. This is what we use at American Autowire, an open barrel terminal. It's a Delphi Packard terminal. Basically, you've got an insulation wing and a core wing.
Okay.
One of the biggest problems people run into is not stripping the wire properly. We want to make sure we get this. We want to strip it about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch.
That's a good point. 1/4 to 3/8. That's not much. A lot of guys strip a lot more than that.
Right, and that'll get you into trouble with the proper terminal. Reason we do that is we want to lay this right in here, so that your core goes into your core wings, insulation into the insulation wings.
Okay.
And we've got our proper tools here. You've got a large side and a small side.
Okay.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to crimp this with the large, which forms the terminal.
You didn't use much pressure there, did you?
You don't have to. You're going to come down on the inner side. That's where we're going to set our crimp home.
Okay.
Going to come here, crimp our insulation wings. Got a perfect factory crimp.
Boy, it looks like a machine did that.
Boy, it is. Now, I noticed you use this stripper here. A lot of guys will use a pocket knife or a pair of diagonal cutters.
Stop talking about me.
Right, real important, Dave. You got to have the proper stripper to do the job. This has got all the individual wire gauges right on there. You put it in there, strip it. That will not nick your wire.
Won't strand it. That's a great way to go.
That way you don't make your wire smaller than what you intended it to be.
And this will give you a professional job.
That's right. These tools are worthwhile investing if you do a lot of work. If you're just doing one car and you want to rent them, you can go to American Autowire's website. There's a whole program there how you can rent the tools. Great part about this American Autowire kit is everything's new. Main harness. Of course, you get a new headlight switch, ignition switch, dimmer switch. Got the relays. It'll support halogen lights, fog lights, everything you need.
Now, Don, I want to ask you about these taillights.
Yeah, Dave.
They're a little bit different than just an aftermarket taillight.
That's correct. It's a proper focal length light socket that was used on the 67 to 9 Mustang, so it will give you the proper bright glow on the taillights.
Good. Now, what if you want to put LEDs in it?
Kit will support LEDs. The wiring is in there for that.
So that's what this kit is right here.
Yes, sir.
Great.
And of course, these will plug into a late model GM column right in. If you've got an aftermarket tilt column, it'll work with that. If you've got the stock Ford column, it'll also work with that.
Don, here's the thing that I really like about your kit. You got instructions that are absolutely fantastic. If a person follows that, they cannot go wrong.
Buddy, thanks for coming by and showing us how to do those terminals. That's a really great way.
All right.
Now, you got time to stick around for the rest of this?
Absolutely.